How tariffs will impact your back-to-school budget. Brace yourselves, parents. The cost of back-to-school shopping is about to skyrocket due to new tariffs. As the school year approaches, many families are preparing for a significant financial burden, with tariffs set to take effect this Friday that will dramatically increase prices on essential items. According to the Yale Budget Lab, the overall tariff rate is projected to hit 18.2%, marking the highest level since 1934. This is a stark contrast to the average long-term tariff rate of 17.3%, which hasn't been this high since 1935. But here's where it gets controversial. Many parents are still planning to spend the same amount on back-to-school supplies despite these rising costs. Dr. Richard Gearhart, who is the department chair and an associate professor of economics at California State University, Bakersfield, predicts that in the upcoming weeks, prices for back-to-school supplies will increase by approximately 5 to 10%. This means that everyday items like pencils, backpacks, notebooks, and markers will soon cost more. Furthermore, clothing essentials such as shoes, handbags, and various fabrics are also expected to see a price surge. The Yale Budget Lab has provided alarming statistics. Leather goods are anticipated to rise by a staggering 39%, clothing by 37%, and textiles by 19% once the tariffs are implemented. In the long run, consumers can expect leather goods to be 18% more expensive, clothing to increase by 17%, and textiles to rise by 10% compared to pre-tariff prices. Dr. Gearhart also highlighted a significant change in tariff rates over the years, stating, "Back in 2017, the average tariff rate was around 1.5%. Now, with the new trade agreement with the European Union, Americans will face an average tariff rate of 18.2%. This means that for every $100 spent, an additional $18 will be added in sales tax." To navigate these rising costs, shoppers are encouraged to broaden their search for school supplies. Instead of sticking to familiar stores, exploring various retailers could lead to better deals and savings. What do you think? Will you adjust your back-to-school budget in light of these changes? Or do you believe that education expenses should remain a priority regardless of the cost? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Back-to-school shopping tips. Balancing costs and tech trends. As the back-to-school season approaches, many parents in Minneapolis are bracing themselves for a significant financial commitment, with expectations to spend nearly $700 per child on essential supplies. This figure reflects a growing trend, but has many families feeling the pinch as they prepare for the upcoming school year. Every fall, thousands of Minnesotans, from preschoolers to college students, along with their often financially supporting parents, embark on the annual ritual of back-to-school shopping. However, with rising prices, advancing technology, and a plethora of new products flooding the market, families are increasingly looking for strategies to manage their school supply expenses effectively. Matt Marsh, a managing partner at Deloitte in Minneapolis, shared a poignant observation. "When I was a kid, I could do my grocery shopping with just $50. Nowadays, that barely covers 3 or 4 items." This stark contrast highlights the financial strain many families are experiencing, leading to heightened anxiety about budgeting for school supplies. According to PwC's first back-to-school survey, nearly 75% of parents indicated they plan to spend the same or even more than they did last year, despite the challenges posed by rising prices and economic uncertainty. Kelly Pedersen, a partner at PwC, noted, "There's still this underlying element of consumer confidence." Even amidst market uncertainties, the need for back-to-school shopping remains strong. Planning and budgeting. Before heading out to shop, it's wise for parents to take stock of last year's supplies. PwC reports that about 1/3 of parents intend to reuse items from previous years. Creating a budget and sticking to a specific shopping list can help curb impulse purchases, which can quickly add up. In a recent survey by Deloitte, parents in Minneapolis anticipated spending an average of $682 per child this year, which is 20% higher than the national average. Nikki Kroll, a Minneapolis resident, typically begins her back-to-school shopping in July and has already noticed a rise in prices for various name-brand notebooks, folders, and backpacks. However, she has successfully found sales on essential items like pencils and glue sticks. Interestingly, many parents surveyed indicated they plan to allocate less of their budget to clothing and more toward school supplies. Additionally, there is an expectation to increase spending on technology compared to last year, although experts predict that the overall expenditure on tech will remain stable at around $520 per family. Assessing needs. As children advance through their education, they often require new technology, such as updated calculators, almost every year. If possible, delaying these purchases or opting for older or second-hand models can free up funds for more pressing necessities like binders and scissors. Ted Rossman, a senior industry analyst at Bankrate, advises parents to consult with their child's teacher to determine what supplies are essential for the first day versus what can be postponed until later in the school year. Start shopping early. More than one-third of parents surveyed by PwC reported that they are beginning their shopping earlier this year to secure better prices and avoid the last-minute rush. Pedersen remarked, "There's a belief that the best deals are available earlier, before the peak back-to-school shopping period in August." Deloitte's findings revealed that over two-thirds of Minneapolis parents plan to complete most of their school shopping by the end of July, taking advantage of recent sales events like Target's Circle Week and Amazon's Prime Day. Retailers are also rolling out back-to-school promotions throughout August. For instance, Target has announced its back-to-school days discounts from July 27th to August 2nd, maintaining 2024 prices on key items. Some locations will even feature personalization stations for backpacks and lunchboxes. Meanwhile, Walmart is offering lower prices on select items, including highlighters and notebooks compared to last year. Leveraging AI. Interestingly, 1 in 5 parents indicated they plan to utilize artificial intelligence to find the best deals this shopping season. Pedersen explained, "The most significant shift we've observed with AI shopping is the introduction of the agent concept, where you input your shopping list and budget to optimize your purchases. This innovation significantly reduces the effort involved in back-to-school shopping." AI tools such as ChatGPT allow users to input their school supply lists and request assistance in finding the lowest prices available online or in local stores. Users can also specify particular retailers and set a budget limit. Beware of influencers. Deloitte's research indicates that Minneapolis parents who engage with social media tend to spend 1.5 times more on back-to-school shopping than those who do not. Factors such as higher education levels, increased income, and more time spent online contribute to this trend. Marsh noted, retailers are increasingly directing marketing funds toward influencers, which can lead to impulsive spending behaviors. More than two-thirds of parents in Minneapolis reported that their children's preferences often influence their spending, with 63% willing to invest a bit more in their child's first-day outfit compared to 57% nationally, making it enjoyable. In Bloomington, the Mall of America is hosting various giveaways, limited-time promotions, and events for back-to-school shoppers. Customers can scan the Mall of America app daily for a chance to win gift cards or rewards points, with over $10,000 in gift cards set to be distributed between August 11th and 31st. Additionally, discounts are available for attractions like Nickelodeon Universe and the Crayola Experience from August 4th to September 30th. Jill Renslow, the Mall of America's Chief Business Development and Marketing Officer, stated, "For families visiting the Mall of America, it's a one-stop shop. It's a place where people can enjoy shopping while also having fun with rides and dining." Many cities also host local events offering free or low-cost school supplies, so parents should check city event calendars for opportunities. In-store versus online shopping. Younger parents are leading a slight resurgence in in-store shopping. Pedersen noted, "Every year our statistics show that Gen Z is the demographic most likely to visit physical stores. They appreciate in-person experiences and are sometimes willing to pay a premium for that. Gen Z shoppers are also more inclined to make purchases in-store. In previous years, younger consumers often browsed physical stores to try out products, but completed their purchases online. Income levels also play a significant role, with families earning under $75,000 being nearly twice as likely to shop exclusively in-store compared to higher-income households, which tend to favor online shopping. Strategic shopping. Despite inflation rates cooling to 2.4%, prices remain approximately 24% higher than pre-pandemic levels, according to Bankrate. Marsh commented, "Just because the inflation rate decreases doesn't mean prices will drop. They simply won't rise as quickly." However, there is considerable economic anxiety surrounding pricing. To save money, shoppers can look for generic alternatives to their favorite brands or compare prices across different stores. Thrifting is also becoming popular, with about 20% of shoppers expressing interest in purchasing secondhand items. Additionally, combining rewards credit cards with store promotions can lead to significant savings, as noted by Rossman. For Kroll, allowing her children to choose their personal items, such as lunchboxes, adds joy to the shopping experience. Despite the rising costs, these moments create cherished family memories. We love shopping for backpacks and items that allow for more personal expression. The lists have become quite detailed, so it's enjoyable when they can select their own things, Kroll shared. "My son knows exactly what he wants, while my daughter tries on several backpacks, checking herself out in the mirror." Back to school on a budget. How to beat inflation. 2025 shopping hacks. As the back-to-school season approaches, families are feeling the pinch of rising inflation and economic uncertainty, prompting them to rethink their shopping strategies. With summer vacations still in full swing, the countdown to the new school year is on, and many parents are tightening their belts when it comes to purchasing school supplies, clothing, and technology. This year, the back-to-school shopping experience is markedly different. Parents, who are increasingly aware of their financial constraints, are opting to spend less on essential items. The impact of inflation is palpable, leading to a more cautious approach to spending. But here's where it gets interesting. Some resourceful shoppers are discovering innovative ways to save money, proving that a little creativity can significantly ease the financial burden. For instance, instead of buying brand new items, many families are turning to thrift stores or organizing swap events with friends to exchange gently used supplies and clothes. This not only helps in cutting costs, but also promotes sustainability. Additionally, savvy parents are utilizing online platforms to find discounts and deals that can make a substantial difference in their overall spending. As we navigate this challenging economic landscape, it raises an important question. How do you balance the need for quality education supplies with the realities of a tighter budget? Are you finding ways to adapt your shopping habits in light of these economic pressures? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's discuss how we can support each other during this back-to-school season.